Hello, Breathwork community. I'm trying something a little bit different here. I'm going to make a very imperfect video. It's a little workout, little warm up. First, I'm going to do a little bit of a check-in, but the workout itself is about 10 minutes, and it's just designed to help us get in the body and feel connected. The invitation as you do this video, and I hope that you do, I hope you keep it on hand and do it as needed, but the invitation is to imagine, since we're all really isolated from each other and certainly from coming into this space to be in practice together, imagine everybody that you've ever practiced with in this space. So whether it's community breathwork or the Radiant Shadow or Radical Dance Aerobics or Kundalini Sadhana, all of the people that practice together under this roof, we're all under the umbrella of seeking wellness and wholeness, and doing so together because we need the helpful mirroring support of other loving beings, compassionate mirrors, when we ourselves supply sometimes only judgment. The benefits of working in community are extraordinary, and we sometimes miss them or take them for granted when we have them. And then when we don't, the painfulness of our isolation or whatever version of that you might be experiencing becomes pretty evident. So most of us watching this video have sat together in this room at some point or another and shared deeply vulnerable pains and triumphs with each other. It's no small thing to gather as a group in that way and make yourself so completely available to yourself and to others as others benefit from your insight and your bravery in sharing your life experience with each other. It's an understatement to say that I miss our community and I miss the profoundness and richness of the support that we garner together. Whether you practice with us regularly or you only come sometimes, you're in our number, and we welcome you to us, back with us with love. We want to share in your journey, however infrequent or frequent that might be. So this, you'll notice the middle song, which is like our kind of really where we get moving part. Some of the lyrics are "We are never going home," which is kind of ironic because in my daily practice, I'll refer to it, or you'll often hear me say, this is a coming home, a deep coming home to the essence of who we are. And these words of "we're never going home," actually we can contextualize that in a slightly different way, and then we'll set it down, we'll toss it so that we can just dance. But there is this really interesting global phenomenon of we're moving into the complete unknown altogether. So we won't be going back into a time that was, but we are evolving into a way of being, a way that the world will be, that is yet to be revealed. It's a collective unknown. So let's move into that space together. The one thing that feels important about that, all of us as a planet moving into this collective unknown together, is that, simply put, it matters how we do that. It matters. So we have the support of each other. Again, the invitation is to imagine every member of our community in this song dancing with you together. The collective of all the respective arms of the Radiant Shadow are about 300. You can imagine a sea of people who care about you and want to bring their whole selves to a community forum that sees them and honors them. Imagine a sea of us all doing this together. So here we go. We're going to start some music. We have a warm-up song. Then we have a song that has a couple of little moves in it. And then we have a wind down song. But again, this is just for you. Make sure you have a little bit of space around you. Standing up nice and tall, breathing into the deep well of your body, and exhaling natural inclination in the upper body to lift and rise. Exhaling, feeling the natural inclination of the lower body to ground and root, connecting us to the supportive, omnipresent earth. Inhale, stretch the arms up and out. And hold, gently bend. Exhale. Nice simple moves that you'll relate to or remember from our classes. And rolling forward. Follow the crown of the head down towards the earth. And gently hang. Breathing up into the body. Exhale, release the weight of the head in particular. Bend the knees, rolling up. Your breath is natural and supported. Stretch it out. Move the palms of the hands towards each other, up over the body. Inhale, bending back. Straightening up, releasing down. All the while just moving your attention and awareness more focused into the body, letting the pedestrian mind fall to the side for this short time that we're together in practice. Release the head. Inhale. Exhale. Invite the whole self in. Any part of yourself that's standing back in judgment or concern, just invite into the practice, sincerely, wholeheartedly. Lean back, opening in the heart. Come tall, last time, stretching down. Keeping it very simple, feeling almost a lovership between your breath and your body, rolling up. Now remember, there's some movements here that we can do together, and there's some freeform stuff that's just for you, totally for you. You're invited to make sounds. This is about being together, feeling empowered, being in our body. Step. Side. Double step. Other way. Add a little bit of your own flavor. Simple side step. Hips. Rolling through. Rolling through. Other way. And let it go. This is just for you now. Recommendation. Shake out the whole body. Shake everything out. And step, step, step. Back to the double. Step, step, step. Get ready to walk it up. One more this way, this way, this way, this way. Walk it up. Step, step. I see you. I miss you guys. Walk it back. Back. Back to hips. Back to those hips. Changing directions. Continue to bring your awareness down into the body. Shake through the hands. Inhale deep, standing tall. Exhale, follow the body into a stretch. Let it come naturally. Just follow where the body naturally wants to stretch. Follow your breath. Can't go wrong. Syncing the breath to the motion in the body. Return to your breath. Now we're going to walk our body over to the side to stretch in the spine, looking over the shoulder. Another breath here. Exhale. Changing sides. Returning to our original motion, sun rising, sun setting. Slight bend. And bring the arms down. Inhale deep into the lowest part of the abdomen. Exhaling, rolling forward. Stretching the light nerve and the spine, releasing the head. Lifting up. Continue stretching and moving in a way that feels organic and natural. If you get stuck, simply follow your breath, and if you get stuck there too, simply giggle and continue. Feel the earth under your body supporting every single aspect of who you are. Undiscerning. Doesn't support just one or the other aspect of you, it supports the whole entire you. You can remain in your seeking of stretch and motion, or you can come to a place of relative stillness. It's helpful here in this movement and connecting work if we can cultivate a position of the mind or a disposition of the mind that is willing and sincere, devotional and available. Not to something outside of yourself, but to the resonance of energy in your own body and to the spirit of your breath as it informs your motion and your presence. So as we move through the rest of our day, even if it's just into the next moment, may we be in loving relationship to ourselves. Where we otherwise might judge and belittle or simply not notice how we are and what we're experiencing. May we be a tender to tend to everything that we're feeling and thinking and experiencing. Imagine on a stroll in the company of yourself. Are you good company? Can you roll with it? Can you be present? Can you be the listener? Can you share your insight from a place of love and not judgment? Can you have fun? Can you have togetherness in times of challenge rather than isolation, make that part of you wrong go away? But the togetherness we can access through physical alignment and intention. One way that we do in our dance and our Kundalini practices. We also do that with our breath. So the disposition of willingness in the mind is helpful here because we allow wisdom to come to us from beyond the mind and inform us of that which we might not yet know. The paradoxical caveat there is that, of course, we know it, it's our home, and it's deeply familiar, even if it feels brand new at the moment of revelation. We have this connectedness available to us at all times. It's not an impossible journey to get back to the place where we have support. It is in the very next breath. So we practice with those principles and we keep coming back together. There's plenty more to come, ways that we can connect as a community, and it's just day to day for now. I'm going to leave you with that little warm up and workout and just a message from me that says, I miss you, I love you. I hope that you feel a sense of meaning and value, even in the times that present challenge. I would love to hear from you. You all have my email address. Tell me how you are. Let me know. I'd love to feel you in the field. So goodbye for now. We'll see you all very soon.